When you are in the midst of a busy family life, the most important thing is to always put God first in everything, including how you manage your money.
King David had a great perspective. He said, "The Lord is my shepherd, I have all I need. So let him be your shepherd. Follow his lead and trust in him."
We are really big fans of the principle of tithing and giving, not as a religious rule, but as a principle of putting God first in everything, trusting in Him and growing in our discipleship journey.
We can see the fruit of teaching these principles in our own family from the outset. As our children head into their young adult years, they're making choices independently which honour God, His provision and His faithfulness.
The Bible is really practical in what it says about money. There are over 2,000 verses referring to our management of money and possessions. Our personal stewardship of what God has given us matters a lot to Him.
So how do we practically manage our money in a way that honours God? We want to give you 5 quick tips.
Our first tip is to plan. In Proverbs 21 verse 5 we read, "The plans of the diligent certainly lead to profit, but anyone who is reckless certainly becomes poor."
In other words, be wise, plan what you spend, and don't be hasty to spend your money. Be deliberate and intentional.
Having kids can have a double impact financially. Your expenses will go up, guaranteed. This is especially true initially as you get set up with all the gear that babies need. It's also possible you'll lose one income or part of it. Even if you only intend to drop one income for a short time, the impact will be felt and needs to be planned for.
The second tip is to think carefully about when you return to work. It's a question that needs to be answered with more in mind than purely your financial bottom line. We encourage you to seek God in this decision and weigh up the whole picture of growing a family as well as the financial impact.
The third tip is to tap into experience. There are many factors to consider when developing a financial plan. As part of this, you may wish to consider meeting with a trained professional.
Tip number 4 is communicate. Communication is the key. Statistically, financial pressure is a major contributor to relationship breakdown, so maintaining a healthy, open and transparent approach to how you manage your money is vital.
This will need to be an ongoing and intentional conversation where you really make a point of talking about the things that matter and work together as a team.
And remember, don't assume you both think the same way or communicate the same way about money. It's worth spending time discovering what is important to each other and unpacking your family priorities.
Finally, be smart and think outside the box. You will find in your workbook a list of helpful ideas to get you thinking creatively about how you can use your money.
So where to from here? Plan to have an open discussion about your finances, how to prepare for the changes that lie ahead.
Write down your thoughts and decisions to revisit on a regular basis. This process is massively beneficial.
Be honest with each other about your thoughts, feelings and fears. We encourage you to be deliberate and commit your plans and finances to God.